Hello, and welcome to our channel Pursuit of Wealth. This channel is your ultimate destination for learning about finance and wealth, investing and crypto, informational and educational trends in finance management. If you are someone who wishes to become wealthy and are looking for smart money management options, then we are fortunate to have found each other. Investing your money in the right way is an art, but sadly, the world is devoid of these artists. People find it a constant struggle to invest their money in the right asset. Then again, it isn't as difficult as many people put it out to be. You need to have the correct understanding of the principles of investing your money. Therefore, the first thing that comes to people's minds whenever investment is discussed is stocks. Some stocks are too complex. For some, it tends to be too confusing when they put their hands in different kinds of stocks. Today, we shall be talking about different types of stocks, how they are different, and what kind of stock you can invest in. Different stocks have different values. Therefore, you need to know the right stock for yourself to invest your money. So, please sit back and relax as we give you a healthy list of the different types of stocks which you need to know about. Starting, we have the common stock. Number 1. Common stock. The stock in which most people invest their money is known as the common stock. This stock represents the buyer with small company ownership where all the shareholders manage to share assets value that remains on the condition that the company dissolves. In general, dissolving means a company that is officially shut down or a company that has ceased to exist, which is why no name of that company shows up on any official records. The buyers also lose everything they invested, given that the company manages to fail without any leftover assets. Number 2. Preferred stock. The second kind of stock is the preferred stock, which gives preference to shareholders over those invested in the common stock. If they dissolve, the preferred stock owners get to have a certain sum of their money back. These shareholders also get to receive dividend payments. That too before common shareholders. Usually, a company only offers common stock because that is demand, more than preferred stock. Number 3. Small cap stock. A small cap stock is a company whose entire market value lies between $300 million to $2 billion. Although these figures could vary, these are usually the fixed ranges for a small cap company. The total market value of a company, in other words, is known as a market capitalization or market cap. Small cap stocks include Cassava Sciences Inc., Russell 1000, and others. Number 4. Mid-cap stock. The concept applied in mid-cap stock is the same as in a small-cap stock. This is the stock obtained from companies with a market cap higher than $2 billion and lesser than $10 billion. These stocks are usually used to diversify one's portfolio because they provide a good balance of growth and stability over more extended periods. Examples of mid-cap stocks include American Eagle Outfitters, Grubhub, and Dunkin' Brands Group. Number 5. Large cap stock. Finally, we have the largest cap stock, the biggest of the three of small cap, mid cap, and large cap, as the name tells us, of course. A large cap refers to a company having a market cap of more than $10 billion. Today, though, this number isn't that much on paper, as some of the biggest companies in the world have gone way higher than the $10 billion mark. Examples of large company stocks have the likes of Apple, Microsoft, and Alphabet. Number 6. Domestic stocks. Domestic stocks are simply the stocks of a country traded on various stock exchanges. These stocks originate in their native country and are traded only. If a stock originates and is traded in the United States, then that stock would be known as domestic stock. Number 7. International stocks. As the name suggests, and you compare it to domestic stock, an international stock is a stock that is traded outside its country of origin. International stocks are spread worldwide and can be bought by anyone, anywhere, and geographical landscapes don't bind the buyer. They are also called foreign stocks. An example of a foreign stock is AstraZeneca. Number 8. Growth stocks. A growth stock is a share in a company that is expected to grow significantly above the average growth for the market. Growth stocks usually do not give dividend returns. This is because the issuers of growth stocks are usually companies willing to reinvest in any earnings that they receive in regular amounts over time. This is done to fasten growth in the short term. When investors begin to invest in growth stocks, they predict that they'll be able to earn money using capital gains. Number 9. Value stocks. Value stocks are stocks that are conservative investments. They usually consist of companies with a solid foundation and have hit high levels in their respective industries. They lead the industries from the front and have significantly less room to expand. This is why these stocks are the ones to invest in if one has to play on the safe side. If an investor is looking toward getting price stability on their hands, then value stocks are what they can invest in. Value stocks are also an excellent first step to enter into the world of stocks. That is, if you have the money to play the long game. With very few fluctuations, value stocks are the safest stocks around. Number 10. Initial public offering stocks. These are the kind of stocks of companies that have only recently gone public using an initial public offering, or IPO, hence the name. The reason IPOs are always the talk of the town is that investors are always willing to invest in this kind of stock. This is because IPOs offer a stable ground with massive room for growth. Companies like Facebook, which has now become Meta, had their IPO way back in 2012, and ever since then, the company has only shown growth. A stock will manage to conform to its status as an initial public offering stock for at least a single fiscal year and between 2 to 4 years once it has become public. Number 11. Dividend stocks. Dividend stocks are stocks that carry out dividend payments to shareholders on a timely basis. They provide a stable, regular income for investors, making dividend stocks very valuable. Dividend stocks are highly regarded in certain investment groups, and some investors only invest in dividend stocks. There isn't a fixed amount on how much dividend needs to be paid per share, and it can be in dimes as well. As long as shareholders are paid, that is what qualifies it to be a dividend stock. Number 12. Non-dividend stock. A non-dividend stock is a stock that doesn't pay dividends. It is the complete opposite of a dividend stock. These are still robust investments, but only if the price of these stocks rises over time. It is to be noted that even the largest companies globally do not pay dividends to their shareholders. However, the trend in the last few years has been different. It is where investors prefer dividend payments since they are regular payments made in a timely fashion. Number 13. Income regular stocks. Income regular stocks are another name to address dividend stocks with only slight variation. The income that most of the stocks pay manages to come out in dividends. The income regular stocks also refers to companies that have more established business models that have relatively lesser growth in the longer run. Since income stocks bring in regular payments, they are a good investment piece for investors who prefer to withdraw cash from their complete investment portfolio now and then. Investors who are close to retiring or have retired usually prefer income stocks as a source of their income. Who wouldn't want timely payments being made to them, right? Number 14. Cyclical stocks. These are the kind of stocks that include the shares of several companies established in different kinds of industries, seen as manufacturing, luxury, and processing goods. This is because if there's an economic downfall, that is likely to take away the purchasing power of investors and customers. In contrast, when an economy is at its peak, there is an increased wave of demand from buyers, which makes these companies come back sharper than ever. Number 15. Non-cylindrical stocks. Another name for non-cylindrical stocks is defensive stocks that do not have the more prominent companies in the big picture. The most concise example is a grocery store franchise or a bakery that sells items of regular use such as bread, toast, and eggs. The economy does not impact non-cylindrical stocks. Consider it this way. If an economic downfall comes, would people stop eating? Of course not. They need food to stay alive, so these stocks show better performance when the market is going through a bearish phase. The opposite is the case for cyclical stocks that perform better during a bullish market. Number 16. Safety stocks. Safety stocks have their share prices a bit fluctuating compared to the entire stock marketing. The word fluctuating is key because prices go up and down when these stocks are concerned. These stocks are also called stocks having low volatility. These stocks operate typically in industries that aren't that sensitive to the changing conditions of the economy. These stocks, however, do end up paying dividends to their investors as well, along with an income that can balance falling prices of shares. As the prices fall, a bearish run is in the process. Number 17. Bluechip stocks. Finally, we have the category of stocks which help base judgments of stocks based on their apparent quality. There are blue-chip stocks, which are the top-of-the-line stocks in business and finance. Companies at the top of the pyramid have managed to build a strong business image over the years. Number 18. Penny stocks. One of these categories is the penny stocks, which is the complete opposite of the blue-chip stocks. These are companies that have their stock prices touching the ground. These companies move about $1 per share. With assumptive business models and most of their activity in the market based on speculation, penny stocks can be called hazardous schemes. They can deprive you of your whole investment. Being the riskiest of stocks, one should always stay away from penny stocks. These are all the major types of stocks you should know if you want to invest in the stock market. Investing in the stock market is not easy, and if you want to make a fortune in this market, then you should educate yourself about the stock market and how it works before you start investing. Please like the video, comment, give your feedback and suggestions, and share with your friends whom you want to be successful just like yourself. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more amazing content about wealth management and finance-related videos. Success is coming your way. Keep your doors open. See ya till the next time.